Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to the ANNABELIZATION podcast. Today we have Jane in flames!
Hi!
Welcome, Jane. It's so fun to have you here. And you're kind of wearing a flamey outfit right now.
Exactly. It's my flames today is red.
I love it. It's so beautiful. Where did you get it from?
Thank you. I got it from a really good friend of mine. And she was like, that's not my style, but I guess it's yours. Do you want it? So yeah, here I am.
It really suits you so well. So welcome here. We are in this really nice home studio here in the Casa de Nick, or also known as CMOF, Call Me Old Fashioned. And today I would really love to discover you as an artist and as a person, because I've been not stalking you, but I've discovered you on Instagram.
Oh my God.
And I was so enchanted by your profile.
Thank you.
And you seem you're such a sun. Like, you are so warm, and I thought, I need more women like this in my life.
We all need
I'm
more
going to
women
bring
like
her
this.
to my podcast.
Not sure if we need more women like me, but more sun rays.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah.
so you're here today, and yeah, I would just really love to know, how did you first get into music? Maybe you can tell us about
Well,
that.
how did I get it? Like do you want the
Well, yeah,
Training
I want the juicy deets.
the juicy piece? Well, all right. So, I mean, I always wanted to do music. I was always singing as a small child as well. But I never was like writing songs, you know?
Yeah.
And then my cousin and my uncle, they did some music together. They wrote songs together, and I always wanted to be a part of it as well. And then there are some moments where I got into the studio and I was like, can I sing? I mean, they were in the middle of recording, and then there's Jana crashing, opening the door, being like, I want to be a part of this as well, you know? And then I could sing into the microphone. I fell from the... I got on a chair.
Yeah.
And it broke, and it was on the recording, and so that was my first recording
Debut.
experience. Exactly, me falling from the chair. And then I think it really started when I was around 14 years old.
Wow, quite late actually.
Yeah. I mean, I did play the piano when I was 11. So here, that was the first concert I gave, was when I was playing Someone Like You by Adele, and my piano teacher was asking, do you want to sing as well? And I was like, so shy. I was so shy.
Yeah. So you were shy at the beginning.
Yeah, very.
And then you became Jane in Flames.
Then
Which is
everything
like
changed.
the least shy artist name I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Where does it come from, the Jane in Flames?
It's the passion for music. I think it's just what I love doing it. It's all my heart is in there.
Oh.
And I'm not sure, I mean, every artist has a different relationship to the stage and singing. But for me, I think the stage became a place where everything is allowed.
Yeah.
Like, you can be you can bring all of yourself to the stage.
Of course.
So I think that's a lot of freedom and a lot of passion and a lot of, wow, I love this, you know.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, but when did you feel this feeling? Because you said you were shy at the beginning.
Yeah.
So maybe it wasn't then. Were you like...
At the beginning I wasn't shy. I think, I mean, there with this Adele thing, I was just 11 years old and super shy and didn't, like, you know, people and
That's a
music
really hard song as well to start. Like, Adele is difficult.
I know. I was running. I missed the bridge, and I was super stressed, and I was like playing so fast.
Yeah.
But I think, when was the first time I really felt it? I think I was always shy. I mean, still I get nervous or excited. Like, I change nervousness with being excited to go there and know it's gonna be great.
Yes.
Or because I'm gonna feel good. So that's the thing. I don't know when that started. I just love sharing. I think it's also a moment of, I mean, just being present.
Yeah,
you know?
I agree. It's amazing. You don't have to think. You can just feel.
Yeah, exactly.
And
like, everything
yourself.
comes through, and you do your thing. You're in the moment.
Yeah, and you don't strike me as someone who's worried about making mistakes when you're on stage.
I make mistakes on stage.
No, I know. We all do.
Yeah,
but like,
exactly.
you're not thinking about it, right? You're just doing it, and if it happens, it happens. You keep going.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get. How is it for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with doing mistakes. I
and
think
on
it's
stage?
Normal. Yeah, I've done so many mistakes.
Yeah.
I see you changing, like, let's podcast Annabelle. Like, it's time for the Annabelle podcast. No, but I like it. Thank you for asking. Yeah, I think for me, I've always had a relationship with the performing and the stage where maybe at the beginning I was way more scared because the ukulele is an instrument I learned during COVID and it's not, not so long ago, and I self-taught and I really sucked at the beginning, but I didn't want that to prevent me from performing, so I would perform anyway, and I was making a lot of mistakes with the uke.
But so we kind of
like
started making music, like when did you start making music? Was it with the ukulele or? No,
I was in a choir when I was younger, but then it was later, like COVID is when I started again.
Okay, funny. I was just 1 year before COVID it started for me.
1 year before COVID.
I gave like more than 30 concerts in 2019. I didn't know, I did a diploma work in Switzerland, you call it Matura. And for this reason I recorded an album. I write a book or an essay about utopia.
So you made it your assignment to do the album.
Yeah, exactly. Or I recorded an album, and it was the same year, or I think 3 years before or 2 years, I don't remember well. I saw Adele live at Hallenstadion in Zurich, and I was like, I went alone. I did not have tickets at the beginning, but I got in anyways in the end. Let's leave that out. And then I think I came home so inspired. I was like, wow. And then I watched all the interviews and everything that I could know about Adele. I was like, okay, she started at 19 years old. I'm 18 now. Maybe I should just try. Yeah, you can be the next Adele. Yeah, exactly.
This is why I brought you here today. I was like, this girl.
I'm going to tell. If that's the case,
Jane,
I'm going to invite you.
Which is such a great name. Jane, I also want to know a bit more about like your background, right? You're from Küsnacht in Switzerland. Yeah. I know Küsnacht, it's such a pretty area. Yeah. But culturally, how did you grow up? Like, did you have influences from which parts of Switzerland?
I think I had a very, very Swiss influence when I was young. I was kind of growing up on the farm of my grandparents and home with a good family, I think I'm a very happy child.
So farm life.
Yeah, a lot in nature and with animals, and I think that's something that still recharges me a lot. And then I know I was painting and drawing a lot, and for this reason I went to Liceo Artistico. That was like the college, I think you call it. And there I went to school in Italian and German. So then I had a lot of Italian influences, Italian friends. I learned Italian. Yeah. And my life was for me, this school was one of the best things that happened to me.
Can you say it again, the name?
Liceo Artistico.
Okay.
It's like an artist.
Liceo Artistico.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
And there are a lot of artists, mostly only visual artists, so making music was not normal there. Everyone can make music, of course, but it was not, not a focus area.
It was more painting.
And just being an artist, visual, architect, whatever. And I loved that as well. And somehow I discovered music during that time when I was at the Liceo. And I started singing, I started playing the guitar. And I was in this environment full of artists and everyone accepting each other as they were. And I think that was something I didn't have before. I was struggling a lot with this whole dynamics of friends and school and stuff. And then in Liceo, everything got
opened.
Yeah, opened up. My whole world opened up. And then, it all started from there.
How much do you think this has to do with the fact that it was like an Italian influence also?
Of course, there is a lot of community, like a sense of we are together in this. And then also a lot of people like-minded people, artists' minds. And some rebels as well. It's just like, we're special. We're the Liceo. We speak Italian. We have the Italian values, Yeah. And I really love that. This we're one big family and everyone can be whoever they are.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go to it.
Yeah, I can
It's
only
too late
recommend
now,
it's a bit too late. Yeah.
No.
But maybe as a teacher, I mean, it's never too late.
Yeah, fun. Okay, so I that seems like one of your big influences, like in your younger times.
Definitely.
And this is a Swiss lycée.
Yeah, it's like Swiss Italian.
Yeah.
It's like really half is from the Italian state
Okay.
and the other half from the Swiss.
And in your family, did you have any musicians who pushed you to go and do this? Or?
No one pushed me. No, definitely not. My father was a drummer until he was like 11 years old, but that's it.
Oh,
my uncle is still a musician playing in a band, and my cousin. That was something we connected with music. But there was never music. You can do that, and you can. I mean, go do it. It was just like, okay, oh wow, okay, she's doing music. Okay, she's doing it more than anyone else in the family. So
yeah, that's great. Good job.
Thanks.
Good job for following what you want to do.
Yeah.
So you're really self-made. I like that. And I remember I asked you, if you were doing everything yourself or if you had an agent. And it seems to me that you're doing everything alone, right?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of work and it's very impressive.
Yeah, it is a lot of work. It's also, I mean, for me it always comes and goes in waves. I was also studying 3.5 years. Obviously I couldn't do that much music. Now everything's open again. I'm releasing an album on May 2nd. Oh my god. It's 2 weeks.
Woo! Yes, you are.
Yes. And I mean, I've been working on this album for so long.
Yeah.
Also,
how long?
3.5 years.
Wow. Okay.
It really
That's
goes
really
back.
exciting.
I mean, that was when I started writing the first songs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I would love to hear a song if you don't mind.
I don't mind. I could play one.
Yes, please.
It's called Give So Much, and I mean, let's see. I wrote it at the guitar, just like I'm gonna play it now. And it sounds different on the record, but I think it's also really nice to show how it all started.
I like the raw original point.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Okay, all right. I would give so much to love you again, to kiss you again, to hug you once more. I wanna show you how much I still do care, but I'll never dare to tell you what I feel. You'd say it's unreal when I tell you that I still want to hold you in my arms. 'Cause you're always more than you've ever thought to me. Oh, I would give so much to love you again, to kiss you again, to hug you once more. The most beautiful song sent from your soul. When we were together, I felt so whole. No one could ever love me this way, and I'm sorry that I didn't stay. I did not say what I wanted. Oh, I would give so much to love you again, to kiss you again, to hug you once more. Thanks for giving me your heart. I'm sorry that I ripped it apart. Maybe you don't believe it, but I do. I grieve. Oh, I wish I could hate you with all of my being. I wish I could hate with all that I've got. made me feel guilty and never said I was alive. What if I told you that you couldn't cope with all of my being, with all of my hope? Now that it's over and I have no doubt, but I let that guilt creep me out. So I say goodbye, I let you go. It's time now.
Closest I've ever been to crying in a podcast. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. That was really heartfelt. You gave me chills.
Oh.
It's really nice.
Oh, I haven't played in a long time, so thank you for your trust.
Who is this a-hole that you wrote this about?
Well, I mean, I learned a lot.
That's good. And you wrote a great song. I always say, the best songs are always written about these stories that are complicated.
Yeah, I think it was a bit complicated. Maybe it was also complicated just for me, you never know. It's always two perspectives.
Yeah, I get it. But I really like that. So this song, can you tell us a bit about it? Like, how did you write it?
It's a funny story.
Where does it come from?
It comes from the universe. It was really...
That is so it comes from up here.
Yeah, no, but I mean, some songs really...
Yeah.
I play and then I'm kind of I get into a zone, or some people may call it a meditative state or whatever.
Yeah, you really got me into it. Seriously, I was like zoned.
It's so funny. Yeah,
it's very nice.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, maybe this song does it for everyone, for others as well. But I wrote that one literally one day before I went to the studio. I knew, okay, there is a new song that I'm gonna bring tomorrow, but I don't know the song yet. And then I was like sitting on my bed, playing the guitar, hoping that something comes. And then something came, and that was the song that came. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That's really original. So it was
rather quick
to just hope the song comes and it comes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not always like that, and it's also not always within 1 hour. I mean, it's lucky. I mean,
you probably did you have these feelings though that you needed to get out, and then it came out in the song, or not?
Yeah, I think, definitely. I mean, definitely there were feelings about, that were, but sometimes you have to search for it. I mean, it's not like they come directly always. I mean, there are songs that I wrote like that where I was like, oh my god, I have big feelings. How do I get them out? Exactly. But sometimes it's also just this, okay, let's dig a bit deeper.
Wow, that's nice.
And I think music is also something that from the start, it was kind of this tool to also release things and feelings. And
that's really great that you use it like that. Yeah. That was going to be my next question.
Yeah.
Hey, well, good. Did you study my podcast before you came? They're like, it's a tool.
Yes.
Yeah. I always ask, I'm like, how do you use music as a tool? And you said it alone.
Yeah.
I don't need to be here. I can go.
Yeah. Let's have this podcast started.
Jane, just do a solo right now. But that's really cool. I do music like that as well, to getting things out. Mm-hmm. But it's nice that you also do it when you don't necessarily think you have something to get out, but then it brings it out of you. Yeah. Surfacing.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I think from when I started making music, it was really just about my feelings and getting them out. And then some songs came from this. And now I would say with the songs in the album, I think there is also, I hope, let's ask the listeners if they hear more structure in the song. Because my band always tells me, when we play songs, especially at the beginning, they were like, Jana, your songs are so complicated. They have no, known structure. Yeah. There's not verse, chorus, verse.
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's great. I know the songs, and they are like that. Yeah. But for someone to learn them from scratch, it's really hard.
I see.
I just noticed that again, and I think it's cool to have a mix and I think after like making music for 3 years, I started also like, not for every song, but for the ones I was like, okay, I would like them to appear a bit more, okay, this is kind of more a pop song, or this, there is more.
But you just taught yourself, basically, because you didn't study music.
Yeah.
So you just kind of started writing and then playing the guitar.
All of that was all very DIY, and I discovered the guitar in the right moment, I would say.
Yeah, it's nice. Cool. And so this album, I mean, if you've been writing it for so long, for 3 years, then now you're going to release it, and on the 7th of May, you have the release party,
show.
Which I will be at.
Yay!
How do you feel now? Like, do you feel different about your original songs now than when you started writing them? Because if it's been so long, like, how has your relationship changed with your own songs?
It depends on the song.
Yeah.
Some are still super close, like, it's like one day ago, you know, from the feeling, and some are like, okay, I have some more distance to the song, because, I mean, I think it's a good thing to release the songs and to give them time, and I also had this talk with my producer, I mean, how it is when it takes such a long time, and I'm an artist, I live with my songs, so they develop with me, and over time, maybe some things change in the song as well. I mean, maybe after 1 year, I'm like, oh, actually, I would want this instrument in there as well. I mean, normally, I don't make too big of a change, but and then I listen to them, and then they also, I mean, they give me something that I need in this time, and I'm happy to have had this journey with all the songs, and release them to the big public now.
Exactly. But so this song, when I listened to it, I felt pretty sad. You know, I really felt your emotion in it. Did you write this a long time ago or recently?
I would say 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, quite a long time ago, I would say. But also for me, maybe it was now more sad, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm more in a sad, not that I'm sad now, but maybe that came out a bit more.
You can't be, I mean, you're on my podcast.
Exactly.
You're happy.
True.
You made it.
But I also thought that maybe this is the first angry song that I wrote, because I think when you listen to it, there is also anger in there, and being like, you know what, you just did not get me, and like in a way that's like, I wish I could hate you.
Yeah, it's true.
It's not that I can, but I wish, you know. I think that's also something this song brought up in me. I'm like, can I really hate people? And I think it's really hard for me to hate someone. Sure, but that's maybe
such a
too
sweet
philosophical.
Soul. No, it's okay. Hey, we said that we would go deep in this podcast. That's very.
I mean, maybe one has to be able to hate, but I mean, I don't know.
Well, I think the way you're doing it is great. Like, you can hate a little bit in your song, and then when you're living your life, you're happy and you're not hating.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's also something.
Yeah.
More people should make music, and then their emotions are just in the songs.
Yeah, exactly.
And we have less shit.
You have your moment to be angry, and then you can be more at peace in the rest. Yeah,
just feel it all, and then you're fine again. You're zen, like you.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah, well, I really enjoyed that. Okay, so I think I understand your relationship with writing and with music. How about, like, so when you release this music to your big public and your current fans, what are you hoping to, like, how are you hoping to influence them, or what are you trying to give them with your music?
I mean, for me, it's always to walk through, to live your life in a loving way, like spread love and be courageous. Like, for me, music was the first thing. I was courageous enough to say, okay, I'm a musician, I do music.
Yeah.
and share this love for what you do and for who you are, and share it with people. And I think what I want also when I create a concert, also for this album release party, it's like to share this moment where we are all together enjoying, hopefully, the music, and this whole moment where we are, it's like, I think it's like people love watching sunsets, and I think every human on this earth loves sunsets. And it's like something that connects, and music connects us, and it's like this, just create a little sunset moment for people. And
that's nice. Or a little fire pit.
Yeah, exactly.
Since you are Jane in Flames.
Exactly. Yeah, good one.
I was like, sunset, you mean bonfire.
Yeah, I mean bonfire, true. Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, so you're uniting people through your music and taking them through this journey with you.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, now I have given a few concerts now, and it's just really lovely. I mean, sometimes I tell them what the song is for me about, but it's also super nice to have everyone connect with the song differently, and then hear people how they connect with a song.
Exactly.
I mean.
And I'm sure you get a lot of feedback because your songs are so heartfelt and like honest from your experiences. So people are sensitive to that. Do you feel like they're quite sensitive to that here in your concerts in Switzerland?
Yes, like in the concerts, I think my songs show their true souls really in live concerts, because then the whole energy is there, and maybe also I'm singing, I don't know, but this is when like people come back to me or they cry, and it's just like, oh my god, I never thought that this song can do something to you like that, you know? Yeah. And those are very precious and lovely moments. Yeah. Yeah,
and I was listening to your music on Spotify, and I heard you sing in lots of different languages, right?
Italian and English.
And not in Schweizerdeutsch?
True. True.
Come on.
I released a Swiss German song last year. You did, right?
I was like, wow, she sings in so many languages I don't understand.
I mean, the Swiss German song is super easy. It's like, but I am fine.
Really?
It's like a lot of contrast. Like, yeah.
I wanted to ask you about, like, how does each language, like, when you sing in them, does it make you feel differently in your music?
Yeah, that's such a... I love this question. Thanks for... That's so cool. Each language, I think they have a different... I go into a bit different personas. Not so sure. But like they amplify an aspect of my being. Yeah. And for me, the Italian one is always, I don't know, it's just a very, maybe more sensitive or more I don't know. It's really hard to say what exactly it is. But when I write the songs, I'm like, okay, this part needs to be in Italian. Or what I want to say now comes out in Italian. And it's not like that I write the song and I'm like, okay, this song is going to be Italian and English or Swiss German. It's just really like... Yeah. They present themselves in a way.
I get that, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you feel like you've noticed a theme in the languages? That like your Italian is more for expressing one sort of message or like a feeling, or have you not noticed?
I always thought the Italian part is a bit more, I mean, maybe happier, freer, happier, I don't know. Because that's what Italy does to me, you know, this state of dolce vita.
Yeah, nice.
But then again, I wrote a song At Your Side from the album, which is like, it's like, this is what I feel and this is what I you know, very real, very facts, you know.
Okay. I was like, okay, that to be in Schweizerdeutsch.
Yeah.
Without being like the obvious. But.
And for the Swiss German, I mean, I wrote one song in Swiss German. Last year, I had many ideas in Swiss German, which really never happened before.
Okay.
It was only last year that Swiss German ideas started flowing.
Interesting.
But I mean, it's like, pretending I'm fine, you know, not knowing where I am at all. Maybe it's my workaholic part nature, or I don't know. Yeah,
cool.
But let's see. There will be some other Swiss German songs, I guess, and then we'll see.
Hey, I'm not complaining. the more
I'll send you the translations
for me, because then I can understand.
Or French.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you have songs in French?
Oh, I have only one idea. Not a song. I have never released a song in French.
Okay. Do you have an idea?
Yeah, but I had it for when I started making music. It was maybe my 4th or 5th idea.
Interesting. Do you think you can play it?
No. I think it's not ready to be played. Okay. Otherwise,
I really wish you could play us one more thing before we wrap up, because I loved your first one so much.
Yeah.
Do you want to play something else?
I mean, I can, of course.
Please do.
Shall I play? Which one?
Whatever you want. Because you gotta show us more.
I show you more.
Everyone goes on the 7th of May.
Okay, I mean, just so that everyone knows, on 7th of May, we're going to be full band. So it's not just me and my guitar, but it's going to be my amazing musicians and I. They are all way better musicians than I am. I'm going to mostly...
You can't say that. You're not allowed.
No. I'd probably be singing only, which I enjoy, because then I also interact with you, the public, and everyone. So I love that as well. And I think I'm gonna play Flowers.
Ooh.
Which is not a love song.
Nice.
Because it's about our inner voice that very often knows much better what we need in life and what is good for us.
Oh.
And it's a happy song.
Yeah, but you're hitting a chord right now in me.
Yeah. And it's just like this reminder of this voice being like, hey, I'm still here, and maybe listen to me. And then you're gonna, because I know what I feel what would be good for you. So yeah, it's a very happy song, and we love to play it also as a start when we rehearse as a band.
Yeah.
It's because it's just sets a good mood.
Nice.
So yeah, this is Flowers. Send me flowers when you come home. Send love, please. I'm your guide, I am your guidance. Please don't forget about me. I'm your voice, I am peace. So listen to my voice and don't forget. Send me flowers when you come home. Send love, please. 'Cause everything makes sense, and everything's allowed to shine, allowed to dance in its own world and its own truth. Send me flowers when you come home. Send love, please. I'm your guidance, I'm here for you. Oh, please, don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. Don't forget about me. 'Cause everything makes sense, and everything's allowed to shine, allowed to dance in its own world and its own truth. Send me flowers when you come home. Please don't forget about me. It's always funny to follow the thoughts, but please Don't forget about me. 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 And send me flowers when you come home. Send flowers when you do.
Yay! I love it. I will send you flowers.
Thank you. Send flowers to your own inner voice.
It's true. No, it's really nice. I was just thinking maybe we should call Nick in so he can play with us on one of your songs, maybe.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Introducing
Nick,
Hello, everybody.
the owner of this amazing home studio.
I wasn't planning on being in this podcast, but when these two lovely ladies asked me, I could not say no.
Can't say no.
Yeah. And we're gonna kind of make a new interpretation of my song Island. I love it.
That's right.
Can't wait to hear it.
Shall we do it?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, I'll start. I was there on an island, not alone or without fun. I just knew my thoughts became true. I was there, alone on an island. My thoughts became true. Looking at your eyes, looking at your face, I knew visions became true. We were walking hand in hand, I was there just for you. In this moment I knew my thoughts became true. And it breaks my heart, and it breaks my soul, and it makes me sad, and I wanna cry all alone. You don't love me anymore, and I do, I still do, I do, I still do, I still love you, yes, it's true. I could cry all night alone, alone. And it breaks my heart, and it breaks my soul, and it makes me sad, and I wanna cry all alone, and I wanna cry all alone. In this moment I knew my thoughts became true. This moment my thoughts became true. I knew my thoughts became true. You don't love me, yes, it's true. I could cry all night alone, alone. Now you're solo. And it breaks my heart.
Nice.
Something like that.
That was really cool.
I don't
Du
know.
hast den Schluss
Something
gespielt,
like
finde ich mega nice. Ich hatte
Ja.
gedacht,
Mega.
Aber the solos, irgendwie, yeah, I wasn't so happy.
it
with
was,
it.
but it was really
It
cool.
was
It was
really good,
spontaneous. It was real. I loved it.
Then we leave it.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's
Thank
great.
you for having me.
Thank you for playing. Oh my god.
you in your own home.
Thank you for this cool idea. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, thanks, Nick. It was great.
Do we end it, the three of us?
Yeah, wait, let me sit on your lap. You're like, geez. This is getting too cozy. So yeah,
Here we are.
here we are. The three musketeers, what can I say?
I loved it. Thank you so much for having me, Annabelle.
No, thank you, Jane. I mean, it was so great. You shared with us so many of your heartfelt originals, and I really felt it. And I loved watching you two like vibe.
Yeah, it's so
I
lovely.
felt like I don't even need to talk or be like annoying in this podcast right now.
You were great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. And I can't wait to go to your concert on the 7th of May.
Yeah.
When is it and where is it again? Please tell us.
7th of May at Kanzlei Club in Zurich. It's close to Helvetiaplatz, like exactly there. And doors are at 7 p.m. And
Okay.
there are going to be two great support acts and then Jane in Flames full band.
Jane in Flames.
Awesome.
Woo!
Thank you so much.
Looking forward. Bye!